Hello, welcome to episode 349. This is experiments in Did a Player Throw This Item? Weekend, so busy, so just a quick one. I've just been playing around with checking if players throw items, as you might have guessed from the title. So let's do a controller, and we'll what should we say? On player. On player. So we're going to run a command on the player if they threw an item. Right, so let's do execute as any entity. Execute as any entity, type equals item, and we'll put on origin, so we jump to the player, if entity at S, so we're checking the origin. If they are a player, then we'll run, and let's just say something. Say, I threw this. Let's try that. Put it on repeat, turn it on. Let's throw an item. Okay, so that definitely works. Let's add some extra stuff to it. Let's clear the chat, F3D. Let's do a check for a block as well. Let's check. Yeah, let's get some random block. Gold block. That'd be a nice colour. Let's do a check in here. Let's only check MBT equals item ID Minecraft gold block. Done. So if I throw this, we get nothing. If I throw the gold block, yeah, we get the message. Cool. Okay. Now it starts playing the message as soon as we throw it. Let's add an extra check in here as well. Let's say it has to be on the ground. So MBT. Before we do the item check, we'll just say on ground true. So that. Oh, no message till it hits the ground. Cool. Anything else we can do with it? Let's check the block. Let's check if it is on a gold block. So it has to be gold on gold. Okay, where can we do that then? Execute as the item. Right, in that case we better do it here at the item as well. If block. And we'll just go down a little bit, let's say 0.1. And what should we say? We'll just say gold block. Okay, so now it should only work if I throw a gold block and it lands on a gold block, so that doesn't work. Okay. Well, what have we done wrong? Let's have a look. Maybe 0.1 isn't enough. Oh, we've put 0.1, haven't we? So we're looking up. We need to be looking down. Minus 0.1. Let's try that. Okay, that works. Cool. But it's repeating. I don't think this is a particularly good command to have repeating all the time, because we're doing an MBT check there. Let's save that. Clear the chat, F3D. Let's make it so it only runs one time. I think we could probably use a score. So let's do a setup. Scoreboard, objectives, add, we'll say checked. It's a dummy. Okay. And I'm going to copy that, control middle mouse. Oh, good shot. And we'll take that sign, so it's going to be controller on player, but only one time, so once. Right, let's go in here. So what we can do, execute as on the ground, yeah, unless, so let's put in here, unless score at S checked matches 1 or higher, store success score at S checked. So First of all, it'll check if the score is 1 or higher. And if it is, it'll keep going. If it's not, it will keep going. And it'll set the score to 1 when it runs the command. So that should work. That should run only one time. Let's try that. Let's check it on the gold again. Okay, that's only working once. Good, good. I think we can improve it though. I bet there's lots of ways to improve it, but these are just my experiments. I thought I'd share them with you. Here, we're executing any type item, and then we're doing an NBT check, and then we're doing a score check. So we're always doing that NBT check. Let's take that NBT check. Can we get it all on the screen at once? We can. Good. Let's take all of that X, and we'll just run as items. That's going to be a bit better. And let's score S checked. Score S, and then we'll do the NBT check here. So if something's already been checked, at least we're not doing the NBT check again. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Oops. We'll have to put it in square brackets. One bracket on the end there. And one bracket on the beginning. That's a bit better. Yeah, it still says I threw this. Okay, so that's a bit better. It's not running that NBT check for ones that have already been checked. I bet we could make that even better still. We could have it so if an item's been checked. Actually, let's change that to unless score check matches 0 or higher. Then if the command fails, it's going to store a 0. If the command passes, it's going to store a 1. Either way, it's going to store something. So every item should be checked, whether I threw it or not. Can we test that? Let's do scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar checked. So if I throw this item, so it's checked. How do we make an item that I didn't throw? What about trying a dispenser? Let's get a little dispenser there, and we'll put an item inside you. We'll put a button on top. Ah, look. He doesn't have a score. I would have expected him to have one. Let's have a look. Execute as type item unless score S checked. Matches 0 or higher. Well, it doesn't. Store success score at S checked. Ah, because it's not a gold block. So that's still running for that one. Okay. So we do have some improvements to make on this. Let's run on the item itself. Can we run on the item? I think I can, but I don't know if we can check the player. So I bet some people have got some ideas to improve these commands. Anyway, put them in the comments and I can make an updated video. It's helpful for all of us. Let's execute. Let's not put it in there. We'll just say we're checking a thrown item. Okay. Let's execute as any entity type equals item. That's any player type equals item. Well, that's conflict. Any entity type equals item. If data entity at S, so if it has a thrower, so if someone has thrown it or something has thrown it, run data merge. Let's make it glow. Entity yourself. We can add some MBT. How do we add? I think it's called glowing. True. So that should make any. Yeah, look, there's one. That's glowing already. Cool. I did throw that. I threw that. That's glowing. Okay. What about dispenser? Does that count as being thrown? Nope, so that one's not glowing. Okay, so you can have items that players throw. Maybe a witch's potion, but that breaks anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's make this run one time as well. Because if we change that to sort of run, say, high, it's going to be It's going to be streaming high a lot. Okay, let's do a test for that. Let's do check thrown item once. And I think we'll just copy that command maybe. Copy. Just paste it in there. I think we'll do a similar thing. So execute as the item unless the score at S matches 0 or higher. Oh, score at S checked matches 0 or higher. If data entity S thrower, then we can do a store success score at S checked, and let's say something instead. Run, say hi. Okay, what's this going to do? Said hi only one time. Hi only one time. Cool. Okay. Right, that's about it. It's just a quick one. As I say, busy on weekends, and I've just been playing around with these, and I thought, why don't I upload them? People can have a look, and I'm sure someone's got some suggestions of things we can add or ways that we can improve this. So we are throwing an item. We want to be able to execute on the item, or maybe execute on the player. Anyway, if you've got any thoughts, let me know, and I will make an update video. So do check the description and check the comments in case there's a pinned one. We'll make an update video on ways and things you can do with items that players have thrown. Okay, just a quickie. See you later. Take care. Bye bye.